So you're curious on how to plan and actually make good maps?
Yes!
Well, let me show you. First thing you want to do, and the most important, is plan your map. Decide your theme, the buildings you want, and the zones. For me, the theme is just a quiet suburban area. The main buildings will be houses, maybe a park, and a corner store. The zones will be the residential area, commercial area. You don't need to get too detailed like the sizes of the buildings. Just get a general idea of what your map is going to have. Once you got your plan, the next thing is to just set it up. So just make your map floor, the elevated areas if you have any, and mark where natural things are like lakes and stuff. Lakes, mountains, all of that. This can take a bit depending on how big your map is, but just be patient. For me, since it's just a small, quiet suburban map, I don't think I'll have any elevation. Besides, maybe the commercial area, but I decided not to. After that, I like to add placeholder parts for the structures and zones. I size them to the general thing, the size of things, and place them where I think they should go. So a house isn't going to be 100 studs by 100 studs. It's probably going to be like a 25, 20, 25. If you want to be a bit more organized like me, then color your parts for specific meanings. For me, yellow is filler builds, blue is storing commercial buildings, and red is the main areas like the spawn plots. And as you can see, now that we have our map actually planned out and laid out and stuff, the final thing is just the actual buildings / models. Also the pathways and roads, stuff like that. Laying out the paths and roads can take the longest to do, but should be worth it most of the time. For my map, I'm doing something a little different and not using the typical straight roads I use. I'm gonna try to use more curved roads because they look more natural, and just because I want to try something new. For building the actual buildings, I would recommend, if you're not creative like me, then just get images off of Google and use those as reference. Just get those off of Google, use them as reference. Now, since this isn't like a serious map, I just came up with stuff off the dome, top of the head. So after you've replaced all of your filler builds and all the stuff like that, the final thing to do is just add some small detail. So nature, signs, what else? Change the lighting a bit. Add NPCs if you want, and then congrats, you got yourself a decent looking map. If you found this video helpful, then maybe, just maybe, hear me out. You should subscribe to it. I'm working on a game called Don't Fall Asleep, and I wouldn't want you to miss the progress of it. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.